in grade school, eventually the teacher's going to pass you no matter what, right? If you're in third grade and you don't get through, okay, we'll look at it next year. But eventually, you're not even going to fit in the desk. And they're going to feel bad for you, and they're going to move you on, and you just got to keep going, right? Like, we got to get you through the system, right? How many of you guys know God will not graduate you until you pass the test? You can be a full-grown adult believer, and he says, I'm not moving you out yet. I'm not moving you up, because if I do, I will be setting you up for failure. We have to pass the test. And so it says the word of the Lord tested him. Until you're ready, your word won't come to pass. Until you're ready. The Lord wants to do something in you. This is what we often miss. Sometimes we think that God will bring his word to pass on his own, as though we have no part in it. Well, if it's God's will, then this is going to happen. I mean, he showed me it, so we'll see. It's not going to happen. We assume that if it's God's will, it's going to happen. And we say things like, well, I'm just waiting on the Lord. Well, I'm just trusting in him. God in his timing, he'll do it. And those are all true things. It says wait on the Lord, doesn't it? It says trust in him, doesn't it? See, it sounds good. But the question I would ask you is, how are we waiting? Are we sitting idly by and just saying, God, this is on you, and if it doesn't happen, well, that's on you? Or are we saying, no, I am pressing on this. I am going to believe this. I am going to move forward in this until I see my word come to pass. Do you see the difference? That is how believers are called to wait. How are you waiting? You see, people say they're waiting on God, but in reality, oftentimes, God is waiting on them.